traveling to Croatia tomorrow morning with my partner, so I'm just doing a vlog. I do go to Europe, like Spain and Portugal and France, but I've never been to somewhere, you know, like Croatia before. Apparently it's a destination that a lot of wealthy people go to. It's Wednesday and it's early in the morning. It's about 6:45. That's myself and my partner there. All right. So we're at Gatwick Airport and it's North Terminal, that's it. So we're just going through the whole process. Quite excited actually. So we're just sitting in the Starbucks in Gatwick having breakfast. Getting ready to board at Gatwick Airport to take off to Dubrovnik. So we just boarded the plane for Dubrovnik, myself and EJ, my partner here. And we're looking forward to take off very soon. It should take about, say, 2 hours to get there. So we've arrived at Dubrovnik now at the airport, and it was a smooth flight, nice, yeah. Dubrovnik airport, as you can see, is beautiful. Reminds me of Barcelona's airport a little bit. I'm sure the design's not the same, but it's very, very nice. And we got our coaches waiting for us to get on board. So the tour operator has done a good thing so far. It's been well organised. So far, you know, we found that the travelling has been really easy, you know, from Gatwick to Dubrovnik. It didn't take as long as I thought it would do. 2 hours, 20 minutes. It looks like sort of ideal for, you know, summer, you know, when there's lots, I think there'll be lots of people in the summertime, I'm not sure, but it looks like it. Because it's well designed and there's a lot of space, and yeah, coaches can pull up and pick up people as well. One thing I did notice from the plane coming down is that there's lots of mountains all around, so it's very mountainous from the airport going to the hotel.
People are after business, and they get whatever the best one they can bargain with.
Definitely. We just arrived at this hotel. It looks absolutely spiffing. We're quite happy. You can hear me speaking to my travelling colleague there. So everyone's off to their hotels and things like that. So as you can see, it's a good quality hotel, and yeah, I'm quite happy feeling it at the moment. It's nicely decorated. It's in Dubrovnik, as you know. And it's all our party there, everyone coming.
We're on this floor, and you've got the beautiful view. Can you see over there? It's lovely.
That's Dubrovnik, or that's the outskirts. What do you think about the hotel itself so far?
It's really nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Really lovely.
Yeah.
Doing another one tomorrow.
Oh wow, this is a tour, isn't it?
Yeah.
The apartment's like, yeah, it's fair quality, you know. You got TV there as well, Do you want to make your
We're
tea?
gonna have dinner here as well.
We're gonna have dinner in there as
Yeah,
well.
so this dinner here, not in here.
Oh,
Dinner.
yeah. Oh, dinner. Yeah, we're gonna have dinner later on.
Yeah.
But we just arrived, and there's ample sort of storage space.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a safe and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm just doing my video,
Okay.
and yeah. So as you can see, the bathroom is nice, clean, inviting. Yeah. And it's temperature's roughly about what, 13 degrees, 17 degrees.
Yeah.
It's not bad. And it's not till full because it's not holiday season at the moment in terms of, you know, it's pretty busy maybe in the summertime. So yeah, modern hotel, very good so far. So, yeah.
We've just arrived, and we've just been allocated our rooms, and it's quite spacious. You know, you've got everything that you really need. You've got your wardrobe, you've got your bathroom, shower, you've got a nice bed, and I think you've got your tea and coffee. I did bring some tea and coffee with me, so we're just going to get up some bottled water, and then you've got a nice fridge. Let's have a look in the fridge. There's probably nothing in it, but at least. No, but you can put your water in there when you get
Or
it.
anything else you buy.
Yeah, so it's nice. That's it, really. What's the view like?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the view, but it's very mountainous.
It's a nice
and
view,
rocks.
isn't it? Mountain, stuff
You
like
can
that.
sit outside if you want to.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Yeah.
If we can get out. Yeah, oh, I'm taking you guys out with me. See what you think. So you could do it different ways, and they've got shades, but it's like, it's made of metal. And it's quite nice. It also is like an architectural feature. Yeah. And you've got this nice little veranda. This is the garden, the back really of the building. Pretty good. And you've got all these lovely, I don't know if they're olives or what, but trees. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. I like it. I'm not sure if you're allowed to really walk on the grass here, you know, but I'm doing it anyway. Hopefully it's not a problem. But as you can see, it's quite, you've got the mountains in the background. That's where our hotel is, our hotel room. And yeah, gorgeous. I think they only allowed about 20 kilograms for the big case there. And then the hand luggage, 8 kilograms. We got everything in there, really, ample. I was told that by my wife that it might be worth not bringing too much, just in case there's things you buy you want to bring back with you. But I just filled it up because, you know, I'm not anticipating really anything that major, unless it's like artwork or something like that that I fall in love with. But that's it. We're on holiday. We've gone to Croatia. We're trying to see what else is available in Europe. We've been to places, you know, like Portugal, Spain, France, etc. So yeah, we're discovering somewhere a little bit more off the beaten track, but it's becoming more of a popular destination. Some of the people that came with us, there's quite a lot of people actually. Some have already been here before, some was going to come here for the honeymoon but didn't. And some are, you know, are new to it like us as well. As you can see, my eyes are squinting because the sun's very bright and it's on my eyes at the moment. If I do this, then I don't need to, you know, squint. Yeah, so loving the architecture, loving the ambience, loving the scenery, yeah, which I've already sort of panned to show you. But the scenery is incredible. I'll go a little bit like this. You can see me, you can see the scenery as well. And what I like about the hotel, it's not like a tower block. It's, you know, not that I've stayed much tower blocks in hotels, but it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and it's got probably some basements as well. And I've got a spa, lovely spa, which I'm going to go to later on, hopefully today. And I'm going to have dinner about, say, 7 o'clock. And then tomorrow we'll travel to other places. But so far, found the people at the airport were very nice and friendly. The coach driver was diligent, you know, made sure that his job was done properly and the rest of it. And the people we're travelling with as well were quite pleasant, so made some friends as well so far. It's pretty good, we're enjoying ourselves. This hotel's actually an award-winning world sort of hotel, you know. It's very popular. I think it's called the Val Mar Lacroma in Dubrovnik. Yeah, very, very good. I mean, I'm quite impressed with it so far. It's well designed, and yeah, I like the ambience as well. It's got everything. Apparently it's got a spa, so we're going to try and enjoy that as well. You notice they've got a shop also inside the hotel, and it's got some nice things, nice bags we liked so far. So we're just talking about how much are they. If it's not too expensive, we'll get one. Yeah, as a present to EJ. So I like these things in the air. I don't know if you can see them properly, but there's like a ornament around the lights. Yeah. See. No, I haven't even seen the hotel from behind. So EJ, I'm just going to go outside and take pictures of the hotel from outside. The piano there, like a lounging area. You can sit down and chill, and there's a wine bar bit there, you know. Last sort of seating area. It's quiet, quite nice actually. And you can see the sun, it's really thumping down, nice and bright. Look at the mountain, all the mountainous areas, incredible. It's scenic, very scenic, very lovely. And look at that. A bit of tropics, can you see all the palm trees? So we're probably not that far from Africa, because Mediterranean Sea, isn't it? So look at it, it's very, very scenic. And the way the hotel sort of blends in with the surrounding areas is very, very interesting. I'm loving it. I love architecture, you know, interior design, fashion, music, art, of course, and film, and things like that. And as you can see below, is the design. So it's got like a roof garden with planted grass in it, proper grass, you know. And it's got different levels as well, like bridges to go across. So it's really well nicely designed. Yeah. Dubrovnik, yeah, I'm trying to say that word. It's a nice name, it's just a bit of a tongue twister sometimes. But yeah, so I think it's about an hour ahead or so, not too sure. I'll double check that. But yeah, they've got a nice relaxing area. Before you go to the spa, I'm going to check out the spa, go and get sauna or maybe a bit of swimming before dinner tonight.
There is the balance spa, it's just for the ladies. You have infrared and soft there. Here on the right side is the changing room. You can take a locker key here by us and the towels. And this way down is the pool with one more sack.
Okay, do you do facials? Things like
Yes.
that? You do?
Yes, here's our menu, but I can give you one more so you can make your...
Do you have to book it or?
Yes, it's necessary to book it.
Because we're only here tonight, we're at a different hotel in the morning, we go in the morning. So I'm just wondering, I don't know. Okay, let me see.
A lovely dinner today. Started from 7 o'clock, and yeah, it was really nice. Basically, just go out and help yourself to what you want, and lots of afters as well. So I did film that for you because I think my battery is a bit low. But anyway, now we're in the lounge. We're relaxing, having a little drink, something just to keep us going. And then we'll call it an early night because tomorrow morning we've got to be down for breakfast. And then we're going to be going on some trip.
Just got a nice mojito. You get quite a lot as well, and it tastes very nice. I'm enjoying it. It was a price, a drink, with mint.
How much did it cost?
Under 10 euros, just under 10 euros.
Yeah, and my beer also cost me just under 5 euros. It's quite strong, you know, it's slight bitter taste, but it's nice, you know, it's proper beer. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure if that's local brew or whether that's international, but it's nice. So this is the hotel where we're staying in. It's very, very nice in Dubrovnik. Probably about 4-star, maybe 5-star. I think more 4-star, but it's got everything that you need. It's really nice and quite hospitable as well. So this is the hotel where we're staying in. It's called the Valmer La Croma in Dubrovnik Hotel. It's a 4-star. It's very nice, very well organised. Stayed in 4 stars before and 5 stars, etc. But yeah, it's just well planned architecturally, well located. Yeah, definitely thumbs up. And it's won quite a few sort of awards, you know, in terms of hotels in Dubrovnik or in Mediterranean. So I highly recommend it if you're staying for a short while or for a long while. It's got everything you want: swimming pool, gym, concierge service, room service, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, very nice. Okay. So this is the restaurant area going to. Really nice. Okay. Thank you. Ready? Morning. So it's a nice restaurant. It's quite big. Same place. Yeah.
She's going to be your local guide today, and enjoy your time.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So, good morning, my dear guests.
Good morning.
That means dobro jutro here in Croatian. Okay, I'm Nena. I will be your guide during your Dubrovnik visiting. You have already city maps by yourself. Please have a look on the red map. You will find number 1 on the left side, number 1. Okay, so we are staying at the moment at Pile Gate. It's main enters, also like west enters, and also main bus station. That means, my dear guests, after walking tour, after your free time, again meeting point will be here, 11:15, with your excellent tour guide Mehmet later. Okay, so we just don't want to lose time. We are just going directly inside. So please follow me.
Dubrovnik, where the castle is, and we're going around seeing a little bit of the city and the culture. As you see, it's quite a lot of people. It's a very popular destination. As you see, beautiful place. Yeah, very historical.
So please come a little bit closer to me. Thank you. But not too close.
Do you have any sisters?
Okay. So please, as you have seen, Dubrovnik is a pretty small city, so 43,000 inhabitants by surrounding 65,000 inhabitants. It's very small and very old, actually exists from 7th century. During so many centuries, here were different enemies. As the first Byzantine Empire, more than 500 years. Then later, of course, Ottomans, Venice rulers, more than 150 years. Then also French soldiers, 19th century Napoleon Bonaparte, so 9 years they were also here, and also then later Austria was ruling more than 100 years. But for us it's more important Dubrovnik Republic in the history. They were ruling actually from 14th to 19th century, one of the most richest countries earlier in the Middle Europe in the Middle Ages. They were really rich, but they had no army, no soldiers, so they need to survive somehow. They paid to be free, to have free trading. They paid like Sultan Bayezid around 300 kilos gold yearly, just to have free trading. At the same time, they were protected from all another enemies. So it was like agreement between them. Now it's the question why they were so rich. Which product was so very, very important for them earlier? What do you think? We are here on the sea. Of course, trade was very important, also fish, but which product? Fish? What are you going to find except fish?
Pearls?
Yes, oysters, pearls. What else? It's not sweet water, it's salt water. That's it. Sea salt was the most famous product. 1 kilo salt was the same price as 1 kilo gold. So it was called like white gold. And because of sea salt, they were so successful, especially 15th, 16th century. It was called like a gold time of Dubrovnik Republic. The most successful time. If you just can imagine, around 7,000 citizens were living inside of the walls earlier, but they were third on the world in shipbuildings. They had more than 300 own ships, more than 5,000 sailors, not soldiers, so sailors. Also, they were really successful in paintings. Lot of different famous, writers, architects are coming from those centuries. As I told you, 15th, 16th century was called like gold time of Dubrovnik Republic. As you can see, the old city is completely by city walls and city fortress surrounded. 2 kilometers they are long. Between 8th and 14th century they were building, and they're still here. Because of the city walls, Dubrovnik is under UNESCO protection from 1979, the same like Kotor in Montenegro. You're going to visit Kotor as well, I think, later. Okay, so 2 main entrances, please. This is Pile Gate, west entrance. On another side, there's also like Ploče Gate. It's like east entrance into Dubrovnik old city. Both entrances with wooden drawbridge, because town was closed in the evening and in the morning again opened for all visitors. It was like special procedure, of course, earlier during Dubrovnik Republic time. Today, not anymore. So, we are just walking now directly into the center of all happenings, please. Okay. But let me tell you a story about Dubrovnik in the history. As at first, here was a very strong earthquake, in 17th century, 1667. So from 7,000 citizens, around 4,000 lost their lives. Then after, first financial help came from Italy. So we are mostly Catholic, over 80% here. And it's also always some connection to religion. They gave us financial support. At the same time, a lot of Italian architects came to Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik is completely a new rebuild in a new Baroque style after earthquake. Before earthquake, Renaissance and Gothic was well known. The city walls and the city fortresses still have original form. They're still there. Only 2 buildings inside of the walls survived. One of those 2 buildings, please. Here on the opposite side is that small church, Survivor Church, has original form. It was built actually in 16th century, still there. So it's completely a Renaissance decoration. In the middle, there's so-called Rosetta or Renaissance rose, is symbol of very good light, positive energy. Actually, it's open for all visitors, for all tourists. You don't need to pay like a main entrance fee, so it's not, so necessary. And each entrance into the church of Dubrovnik Old City is free for the tourists, okay? So it's good to know. Actually, on the opposite side, there is also like a Franciscan monastery with one of the oldest pharmacies in Europe, 1317, 14th century. That old pharmacy still exists there inside as a well-known museum. So I would recommend it to visit that old pharmacy. The price would be like 4 or 5 euros. It's amazing place. You are going to find there also like a Romanic cloister from 12th century. You know, it's amazing, decorated with flora and fauna, and so as I told you, it's a really recommended place for our visitors. Also, it's good to know that every church is strictly by marble decorated. Marble in Dubrovnik is coming 100% from Italy, so very good quality marble. Please, on the left side there is also Onofrio fountain. You can see it. It's actually the end point of 12 kilometers long water supply system. This water is coming from our river Ombla, and water is flowing through channels, so-called aqueduct system. They took it from the Roman time, and here's like the end point. Okay, let me show you also that special stone on the opposite side. Can you see on the wall? Special stone, so-called mascaron, on the wall from Franciscan monastery. Can you see it? Yeah, here on the opposite side. This is like the oldest mascaron or lucky stone here in Dubrovnik old city. Actually it's coming from 12th century. It's Romanic decoration, Romanic 12th century. There is some story about this stone. If you just try to jump on that stone, you need just to stay like 1 minute long in the air, so you're going to be lucky in your life, okay? Perhaps you can try it. Who knows, okay? Will bring good luck for you. Okay, let me show you please one of the most beautiful, the longest, the widest streets here in Dubrovnik old city is La Strada, Italian name for very long wide street. On the ground floor you will find a lot of shops, lot of restaurants, a lot of coffee bars, whatever. But on the first, second floor, a lot of local people also live here. Approximately around 700 citizens live here inside of the walls. Okay, so please also I need to say mostly it's older population here inside. You know, it's not so easy to live here inside of the walls, believe me, because of so many visitors and because of so many stairs. More than 4,000 stairs you will find here inside, okay? Please don't be afraid, I just found another way for you, without stairs, okay? But this street is a little bit more wider than another street. It's a wide street called, or Široka ulica. You can see that sign, Ulica Široka. Now is the question, why it's more wider than another street? Because they just transported granary in the history through that street to granary storage. At the end of that street you are going to find well-known ethnographical museum Rupe. What means Rupe? There are special places, so-called silos, where they just put granary. Temperature need to be around 17 degrees through all year. It was the best temperature actually to keep granary healthy through all year. So Široka ulica also is connecting Stradon with the second longest street here in Dubrovnik old city is called Street from Puč. So goes opposite with the Stradon. Only 2 longer streets, and that's it. It's not possible to get lost here, believe me, okay? So just please, you can do like round walking to Big Fountain. Big Fountain will be signed for you later. Steps up and with Mehmet, meeting point at Pilek Water Pass 11. So I will just do our tour a little bit more interesting. We're just going all together to Street from Puč. Okay.
At the moment we're going around the actual castle bit of Dubrovnik. We've been guided through by our tour guide and we're learning a lot about the history and the culture and things like that. So it's really interesting. It's a 7th century city, I think. Yeah, so we're enjoying it. And there's a lot of Roman and Italian architecture. Well, yeah, pretty interesting. So hope you're enjoying it. It's slightly different from what I would expected, but I had an open mind when I was coming down for what it's going to be, and really enjoyed it so far.
This is lovely, quaint.
What do you like about it?
It reminds me of Italy, Venice kind of thing, going through the streets.
Apparently Venice is not too far from here. You can get a trip
so
by
maybe,
boat.
Because of migration, and like there's an Italian and everything, the architecture.
Well, they
very
explained that they had some problems, didn't they?
Yeah,
and
they had an earthquake. And they lost a lot of people, 4,000.
And a lot of them were Catholic.
Yeah.
The Italians came to help them. It's beautiful church, look at it.
Okay, so we are staying now, please, in front of Serbs Orthodox Church, Holy Annunciation, 1879. It's also open for all visitors. It's amazing Baroque decorated church. I would recommend you to visit that church, and also inside I just will tell you some differences between Catholic and Orthodox Church here in Dubrovnik. If you just go in, you will see on the main altar so-called iconostas, a special wall very rich decorated with special icons, which is dividing priests from rest of the world. Icons, they're typical for Orthodox Church, not statues, not figures. People are staying during the Mass. On the right side, men, on the left side, women. It's also interesting that once yearly we have also so-called ecumenic Mass, together Mass, for Orthodox and Catholic Church. So once yearly will be organized here, another year in our Cathedral Mary Assumption. So, we are here 80% Catholic, around 6-7% Orthodox, 5-6% Muslim. So it's mixed culture also here inside of the walls. If you just believe or not, you are going to find inside of Dubrovnik old city more than 40 smaller, bigger Catholic churches. Can you imagine that? Catholic churches. Because of the history, over 80% noble, rich families were living here inside of the walls. It was like symbol of status to have like their own church or chapels, earlier in the history. And because of that, you will find here mostly chapels, 40 Catholic churches inside. You will find also one of the oldest synagogues, the second oldest synagogue in Europe, from 14th century inside of the walls. You're going to find also Jesuit church, number 46 on the red map. You will find also mosque, but not original mosque with that big dome, minaret, so-called minaret. It's normal building for Muslims who live here, so-called mejlis. So original mosques you are going to find in Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina. So we do a lot of those tours actually to Mostar and to Kotor, the most famous tours actually from Dubrovnik. Mostar is like Istanbul in small. So old bridge in Mostar is connecting Catholic or Christian side with actually Muslim side, and has very symbolic meaning. It's going to be very interesting also story in Mostar for you. Actually, I would recommend 100% in Mostar and Kotor visiting during your stay here. It's very close. As you know, we are very, very quickly connected with our neighboring countries. Montenegro, only 45 minutes to reach the Montenegro border. And also, just behind the first hill, there is also like Bosnia and Herzegovina, actually east part of Bosnia. Only 15-20 minutes we need to reach Bosnia border. But actually, Mostar is on the west side. So you need like 2 hours actually by bus to reach Mostar. Okay, so we are just going to our next point.
It's a Christmas shop. That's quite unusual, isn't it? They have a Christmas shop, so the Christmas all year, isn't it, mate? It's interesting. Oh, Christmas there.
Number 21 on the map is synagogue. Number 21. Okay, I just want to show you. And inside of that building, you are going to find mosque, but not original mosque with minaret. It's called mejlis. I explained you already. Okay, you can see on the left mosque. On the opposite side, there is a Taj Mahal. So it is Indian name actually, but Bosnian specialities: burek, baklava, cevačići. So you're going to find Bosnian food. But mostly, of course, you will find here inside of the walls 90% fish restaurants. Now is a very good question. Where we, please, as a local guide, as local people, where we as local people used to have a good quality cup of coffee here inside of the walls. You're going to see a very high price differences here inside of the walls. If you're closer to Stratton, Main Street, the prices are bigger. So please remember it. In this street, you're going to find Irish pub, yes, Irish pub, beer factory, Caraca, and Fountain. Those prices are acceptable for you. You're my special group, okay? It's like public secret, okay? That's it. So, season is starting. Of course, I don't want to explain it to all group, actually, from cruise ships, but you need to know it. So please remember, there is an Orthodox Church, number 37, and in next street you will find the best prices and the best coffees, also beer, inside of that street. Okay. So please, number 16 on your map. Here we are, Gundulic Square. Okay. Also, I need to say this our winter market here also with fresh, fruits and vegetables from Konavle region. It's all like beer. It's like a beer vegetables and also like fruits here. Everything is excellent. Actually, it's Ivan Gundulic Square also called. In the middle, there's a special statue of our Ivan Gundulic. He was a well-known writer, and he was writing about those conflicts between Ottomans and also Christian soldiers in the history. Okay, also I need to say there is also Consum supermarket. If you need something, please, here on the left side. And if you just have a look, please, 100 meters straight down, you will just see those Spanish steps. Very similar, like Spanish steps in Rome, Italy. Yeah. Okay, amazing Baroque steps. Yeah. 19th century, Pietro Pallalasco was built those steps, and they're still here. They're very famous because of Game of Thrones. Perhaps you heard about it. They just were filming here. Walk of Shame is starting here, and because of Game of Thrones, they are very popular, very commercial. We call those steps gold steps of Dubrovnik. We just believe or not. Of course, tourism is the biggest industry here in Croatia, as you know, 90%. But film industry is going to be very popular here. Of course, Game of Thrones, also Robin Hood, Star Wars. Also films from Bollywood, Indians, so they're also filming here during winter season mostly. So it's also very good for us to have film industry here inside of the walls. Please, if you just walk through those steps up on the right side, behind the corner, you will see also those Jesuit church, number 46, please, on the map. So Jesuits, they just were ruling as teachers in the history, and they just built here in the middle, so-called Ragusium Collegium, first Jesuit school, is still there in Region 4, today well known as a secondary school, only one secondary school inside of the walls. Please, on the left side there is only one hotel inside of the walls, it's Hotel, 5 stars hotel, Sponza Palace Hotel, also it's called. I also need to say, my dear guests, more than 280 sunny days approximately yearly, they're responsible actually for the best quality wine and the best quality olive oil also here. Do you like wine? Mm-hmm. Okay. If we say that life is too short to drink a bad quality wine, okay, that's it. Agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we do those a lot of wine tasting tours with our guests. My favorite tours. Then after, we are all happy, no worries. It's the best recipe for a good life. Okay, actually, what about wine? Plavac Mali or Little Blue actually is the best quality red wine. Approximately 14% alcohol is inside. More sun, more sugar, more alcohol. So that's the rule. What about white wine? Malvasia Marashtina is the best quality white wine. Approximately 13% alcohol is inside. But we have a well-known grappa, grappa here in Croatia, around 40%, 40% alcohol is inside. We just believe early in the morning, if you just drink a little bit grappa, it's going to be very good for your health. Grappa will make you happy and healthy during your day. Worked like the best medicine, actually. Because of that fact, I'm so happy early in the morning with all of you. Grappa is very, very special. Okay, we just need to make some jokes with ourselves. Actually, you know, Dubrovnik people in the history, they were really diplomatic, you know, with their enemies. They just sold grappa and the best quality wine to Ottomans, always as the best medicine, never as alcohol, you know, because alcohol is forbidden by Muslims. So, okay, so we are going now to Rector Palace, please. Should we go to the close? Yeah. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, we can bring it up the road.
Lot of weddings, international weddings, will just take place inside of our cathedral, please. But we are not so special like Las Vegas earlier because of the weddings, but also Dubrovnik is starting to be a very good location for so many international weddings. So it's a very romantic city. Okay. On the left side, there is also our Rector Palace. Please, you can just have a look, number 12 on your map. Rector was like as a chief, as a main person, actually during the Dubrovnik Republic time. His time was only 1 month, only 30 days. So he never decided alone, always with big council, small council and senate. They just wanted to avoid corruption, probably in the history. He was living here alone without his family, and he never left Rector Palace during his time, you know, during those like 30 days, very strict rules. Please, front side survived. This is like a Renaissance, but inside it's completely a new rebuild in a new Baroque style. One of the most beautiful, the most richest museums here inside of the Dubrovnik you're going to find here. For example, like office room of Rector, also those sleeping room of him, old furniture from 17th century, also like Dubrovnik Italian original painting school from Middle Ages, old prisons, Domus Christi Pharmacy from Middle Ages, so it's a recommended place also for our visitors. Lot of concerts will be organized inside of Rector Palace because of so good acoustics, so especially during our Libertas festival, those like international summer festival during summer season. Lot of concerts will be just organized inside of Rector Palace. Okay, please, just going to the next one. Luja Square. And he will be opening our International Summer Festival every year from 10th of July to 25th August. It's Libertas Festival called Liberty, it's freedom. Actually, Libertas sign is well known also in Dubrovnik, what means non venno protetto, libertas venditur auro. Latin language I would translate, we won't sell our freedom for all gold of the world. Because in the history they just paid for freedom to have free trading, to be free. Okay, please, we are again back on the Stradum, La Strada. At the beginning we have seen a big fountain, but the end point of the Dubrovnik old city is big bell tower. You can see on the highest point exists the oldest bank in Dubrovnik, and on the main facade you can just recognize 3 different kind of watch. Normal watch or so-called sun watch, there is also moon watch and digital watch. Please, on the opposite side you can see that passage. If you just go through that passage 50 meters and turn on the right side, you will just come to our old port. You can just do like an amazing walking tour there, okay? And you're going to be close to the seawater there. Also inside of our port you will just find also public toilets. Public toilets, €1 per person. They're like the most cheapest actually price here inside of the walls. It's good to know. Also, it's something important to tell you. if you just go through that passage 300 meters straight down, on the right side you will just find one of two main entrances to the city walls. You can visit also city walls during your stay here, please. This is one of the most famous tours actually. The price is still 15 euros to walk around. 2 kilometers they are long. You need like 1 hour to slowly walking to walk to the city walls. So it's very special price still until 1st of March, and then it's going to be 35 euros for a walking tour to the city walls. Remember it? Perhaps one option for you. Okay? Please take a bottle of water with yourself, sunglasses, and just keep smiling on the top. Okay? Good. Also, I just want to tell you, on the right side, to show you one of the most beautiful Baroque churches inside of the Dubrovnik old city is St. Blaise Church. Marino Grappelli, after an architect, he reconstructed completely this church in a new Baroque style. It's open for all visitors also. Lot of weddings we just organized inside of that amazing church. On the frontal side, you can see also those vitrage. Vitrage is glass painting. Is typical for 19th century. Okay, so I just will show you at the end one very special figure here in the middle. Here in the middle, you can see some amazing figure at the moment, or statue. At the moment it's closed. They need to rebuild it.
Oh dear.
But just for your information, this is original Gothic statue. Gothic statue from 15th century. It's a Orlando statue. What was Orlando? He was just a fighter for freedom, actually through all Europe. It's originally like a freedom statue, actually here in Dubrovnik, from 15th century Gothic decoration. Okay, please let me ask you now at the end, do you know what Dubrovnik means? No. Earlier name was Ragusa, Ragusium. But after French soldiers, after 19th century, is coming a new modern name. And we say that this name is coming after Dub, what means oak. Oak tree was very important for them earlier. By oak trees, they were just building very strong ships. So oak wood, I would translate as Dubrovnik. Also Croatia. We as the local people, we say for Croatia, Hrvatska. Okay, Hrvatska. Why now Croatia? Because after some stories, we just believe that one time was found in Croatia. For Thai, we say Kravate, Croate, Croatia. That's the reason you're going to find here inside of the walls so many shops with amazing ties. So Croatia shops, Okay, so please, thank you so much for Dubrovnik visiting. Enjoy amazing day, amazing weather, amazing town, and I wish you all the best. Okay, stay happy, healthy with grappa, without grappa. Okay, who knows? And I hope we are going to see some another time here in Dubrovnik, summer or winter time. Thank you so much. Hvala. Thank you.
Apparently this is the area that they shot the gold. Apparently this is the area they shot the Game of Thrones. The Walk of Shame or something in Croatia. It's the Spanish Baroque architectural staircase. Yeah, which in Croatia they refer to as the Golden Staircase or something, or the Golden Walk, something of that nature. But that's the staircase there where they shot Game of Thrones. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, there it is. You see EJ also walking, enjoying herself. I mean, it's a sort of different sort of holiday. It's more like a cultural holiday where you learn a lot about a place, its history, and you see the relics of it, which is still very much occupied and people living in here and working in here. Their shops and hotels, etc. It's pretty nice. So there's a tourist attraction. Nice little dainty little shops. They're selling things like, hiya.
You want my picture?
If you want, it's okay. What do you do?
This is nice dolls.
Inside is lavender.
You make the dolls?
No, me not. But we know that our friend.
The artist, yeah?
Yes.
It's good, it's good.
Inside is lavender.
Come here.
It's okay. I'm going to see the Walk of Shame.
That is a walk of shame.
That's why I want to have a quick look. It's a
But
pleasure meeting.
Yeah, he is interesting because you can buy it and you have lavanda. You can put in
The house. My wife says she will have a look, see if it's something she liked. The case where they did the Walk of Shame for Game of Thrones. Apparently, it really put Croatia on the map, and many people come here during June, July time in the year, the holiday season. Very, very popular, and the place is a lot more busier than it is now. It's quite mild at the moment, but it's usually chock-a-block around here. And we've just entered this church building. It looks quite nice. Obviously it's empty, it's not busy time right now. For Game of Thrones, that was broadcasted in different parts and was very, very popular. Apparently you get a lot of fans that come to Croatia during June and July, and they want to see the Walk of Shame. So this is the staircase where they actually performed that, and it's made Croatia very, very famous and popular, and it's very much attended by people who want to see this particular staircase. It's a old Baroque Spanish architecture, constructed by the Spaniards, Spanish architects, I suppose. Let's turn around and show you a bit more. So there you go, the famous Walk of Shame for Game of Thrones. So if you ever visit Croatia, make sure you come and see the Walk of Shame. So, and then further down you've got the square itself. As you can see, EJ is walking down. She's enjoying the scenery. Are you enjoying the scenery? Have you learned anything about Croatia? Anything interesting?
Yes, it's very, very beautiful, very scenic. Kind of reminds me a bit like Italy, because I went to Venice. I've been to Italy, so it looks like a similar architecture. We've just done the Walk of Shame, Game of Thrones, so that was interesting because it was filmed here, and it does bring a lot of attraction here as well. So yeah, it's very nice.
What's it like here during the summer when people come, the fans for Game of Thrones? What's it like?
Too much rush.
A lot of people?
Yes.
And they buy a lot of stuff?
Yes.
Wow. So the program, the film, it made Croatia popular?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
Because it's here.
That's good. Very good.
Dubrovnik is a King's Landing.
Yeah, oh, is it?
Yes, Dubrovnik is a King's Landing.
Look at that, I didn't know that.
Yes.
And I think they did the famous Walk of Shame there.
Yes, and stairs.
Was it a man or a woman that came downstairs?
Woman.
A woman, okay. Not Cersei.
Cersei.
It was Cersei?
Cersei, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
They have like a little, here's interesting, the Walk of Shame.
Yeah, that's Cersei.
Model.
Model, yeah, that's sick. Cool, look at that. Models.